Hey guys! Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to make your lips appear bigger. I have very small lips. My upper lip and bottom are both very, very small, and I don't really like it that much. I mean, I'd love if they were like really full and big, but what can you do? I don't plan on getting any, lip fillers or anything like that, so I use makeup to do the trick. There are a few things that I'm going to show you today that I do to make my lips appear bigger. And so yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how to make your lips look bigger than they are, then just keep watching. Okay, so first I will show you how big my lips really are. Not that big, right? Very tiny. The first thing you can do is use a lip enhancer. So this is the Full Lips Lip Enhancer. It's a little suction cup. It's just a little plastic device. I know that people have been doing the Kylie Jenner lip challenge and taking like really random things to suction their lips and make them bigger, and it's very dangerous, so I do not recommend that you do that. I think people are using things like hairspray tops and random stuff like that, and it's very dangerous. It's not what that's supposed to be used for, so do not do that. This is actually made for that, to just suction your lips. I've used this a few times. I don't use it every single day or every single time I want to make my lips bigger, just because it does take a little bit of time. You have to do it for a couple minutes and then you take it off, and then you do it for a couple more minutes and then you take it off, and it really, it does work, and I'll show you. You have really small lips like I do, they're never going to be huge Angelina Jolie lips unless you get fillers and you get all that stuff done. They're just not. You're not going to get them that big. You can make them a little bit plumper and a little bit bigger, but in reality, they're never going to be those huge, huge lips. So you just have to be realistic with this. It's safe, it doesn't hurt or anything like that, but you do want to be a little bit careful. You don't want to leave it on for like 10 minutes at a time or anything like that. You just do it in little sections, and you do a couple minutes here, a couple minutes there, and you'll see that it does help plump them a little bit because it brings all the blood to the surface and it just kind of swells them up a little bit and they're plumper. For the video today, I'm going to use this just to show you that it will make my lips a little bit bigger. So first you want to wet your lips. You can use, just like a little cloth and wet them, or you can just lick them and then use this. So I'm just going to lick my lips. And then you take this, and they have different sizes too. This is the medium one. Okay, so that was just, I think I left it on for 1 to 2 minutes. And they're not that much bigger, but they are a little bit bigger, if you can see. So I'm just gonna do this again. I'm probably gonna do it maybe 3 times. I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna leave it on for another 2 minutes just to make them like a little bit bigger. And it can make a ring around your mouth, but it'll go away within a few minutes, or you can just cover it up with some concealer. So another 2 minutes. Okay. They're getting there. If you can see, they're a little bit bigger. You can see the bottom is, and you do see the ring around my mouth, but that will go away. I know it looks really strange right now, but we're going to do this one more time for 2 more minutes, and then we're going to do some other tips and tricks to make your lips look fuller. So I will be back in 2 minutes. Okay. So this is after using the Full Lips Enhancer 3 times. And they already are a little bit plumper. I'll show you. So you can really see a bit of a difference, right? You know, I actually bought this a few months ago right before I went on one of my best friend's bachelorette parties. And I was doing this in the car on the way up because apparently when you first get it, you're supposed to kind of like train your lips and practice with it. So on the way there, we were driving up to the beach and I whipped this out, put it on, and my friends were like, what are you doing? What is that? Like, you're so weird. But once we got there and we were getting ready to go out, I used this and my lips, I mean, I used it a lot. So my lips got really big. And my best friend was like, oh my God, give me that. Like, I need that. So it does work. It's a little silly and it's kind of funny when you use it. So I wouldn't go out in like public with it on, but if you know you're getting ready with friends or whatever, it's kind of funny. So this is the first step to get your lips a little bit bigger. Okay, now that we've done that, you can go ahead and put some concealer around your mouth, but mine seems fine. I think the line that showed up around my lips is kind of just dying down on its own. Okay, so the next thing you can do is use a lip scrub. I highly recommend using a lip scrub just because it will really get all of the dead skin off your lips, and so they'll just look plumper naturally. So I have the Lush lip scrub, and this is the popcorn one. I really wanted the mint one because it was like, kind of smelled like a York peppermint patty, and you actually kind of like lick it off your lips when you're finished, so you kind of eat it. And that one smelled so good, but they were out of it, so I just grabbed the popcorn one because, you know, I love popcorn, so I figured why not. You can use any lip scrub. You actually can just mix really fine sugar and olive oil and make your own scrub. I mean, you don't have to go out and buy it, but you take a little bit, just like, you know, just that much, and then just exfoliate your lips. Tastes good. Salty, but it's sugary, so it's kind of like kettle corn, which is my favorite. Just make sure you get all the dead skin. And this wasn't too expensive. I think this was like 10 bucks or $9 or $10. And they give you a good amount, so. Okay, so after you go ahead and use your lip scrub, I just like to take my foundation brush that I used for my face and kind of just go over that just to mute out the color on your lips, just the natural color. A couple other little tricks before lining your lips are to contour and highlight your lips. So what you can do is get a little brush. I like to use my contouring brush, my Nars Ita Brush, and you take whatever you want to use to contour, whatever, you know, shade, and then you would put that right under your bottom lip, and you just put a little bit very lightly, and it's going to make your bottom lip seem kind of pouty, so it'll make it look a little bit bigger. So if you ever see me doing this when I'm contouring my face, that's why. Then to highlight, you do the top part of your lips. You do your Cupid's bow. And I'm gonna take the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop and put that right on the Cupid's bow. So now that we've contoured and highlighted our lips, we're gonna go in and overline them. So this is the funnest part. This is really gonna make a difference. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this Jordana lip liner in the color Tawny. It's just a really neutral everyday lip liner and I really like it. Long lasting and it's pretty cheap. I mean, I think this was like $2 or something like that. And you can get them from Walgreens. That's where I get mine. So you go ahead and line your lips. I'm going to overline my lips, obviously, because I'm going to try to make them look bigger than they are. So I will show you. So I start going right above the line of your lip. Okay, and then you can kind of just color in the top part of your lip too, so it looks more natural. And sometimes I just like to fill in the corners of my lips with the pencil. So now that we have overlined our lips, we're gonna go ahead and use a lipstick. I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Lip Injection Color Bomb. And this is just the nude color. It's called Never Enough Nude. I got this a while ago and I really do like it. It's a really nice lipstick and it does plump. It has like that little tingly feeling in there, so you know it's working. My husband hates when I try to kiss him with this stuff on because he thinks it feels so weird. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to get your lips bigger, right? So go ahead and you can use any lipstick for this. You don't have to use a plumping one, but I really am trying to get them plump today, so I'm gonna use anything I can. So just apply your lipstick. And you can feel it like right away start to work. After you applied your lipstick, you're going to apply some gloss. I love wearing gloss when I'm trying to make my lips appear bigger because it really will give the illusion that they're bigger and plumper. So I'm just gonna use this Fusion in the Flesh lip gloss. It's actually discontinued, I believe, but they used to sell it at Sephora, and a few years ago I was obsessed with it, and when I found out that they were discontinuing it, I just immediately went on Amazon and ordered like 3 of them for backups. It's a really great plumping gloss and it's nude and it's so shiny and pretty. So if I can find it, I will link it below for you guys to check out because they might still sell it on Amazon, but I'm not sure. But you can use any plumping gloss. Buxom makes them, Too Faced makes plumping glosses. A lot of brands these days make plumping glosses, so you can use whatever you want. Okay, so now you guys can obviously see my lips are a lot bigger than they were in the beginning. I'll show you up close. So that is with using the lip plumper, this Full Lips Lip Enhancer, with contouring and highlighting the lips, overlining them, and then using a plumping lipstick and a plumping lip gloss. So you don't have to do all those steps to get the bigger lip look. You can just use a couple of the steps or one of the steps or whichever, but I just wanted to cover all the bases and show you all the different steps that you can use to make your lips look bigger than they are. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope it helped. And yeah, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.